guys, emotions are high. Like, this level of high in the house, the fights that just happened right now, it's extended for like, I think that fight went off for like almost 30 minutes, and it's probably still going to come up again. So let me give you guys a gist of what happened that caused the fight between Phyna, Bella. There was a point where SHEGGZ came into the equation, and then SHEGGZ and Groovy went at it, Brian went at it. It was according to SHEGGZ, it was a violation. So welcome back to my channel, guys. If you are new here, please do subscribe, turn on your post notifications so that I can get notified each time I post a brand new video, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up. So Bella, Chumzy, SHEGGZ, Elo Swag, Growing, they were talking about the food matter that happened yesterday, what caused fights, and the fact that they did not feel like they were even supposed to be dragging the food with them, right? And this was the point where they were trying to figure out what they were going to do about their wager task. And you know, we just put things together. They had finished talking on the lounge, and some people were already trying to figure out how to get the plastic bottles together. They were now having this conversation, and then Phyna was now saying that they should not be having this conversation here, that they are still trying to discuss the wager, that they should go somewhere else, that she doesn't want to be hearing this conversation, they should go somewhere else to talk about it. And then that's where Bella was like, what do you mean? And then SHEGGZ now said, that's where Buhari that you are now. And then that's where the whole matter started from.
So it was not like we didn't think that anyone would like oppose it. Like,
people said it that same day.
Let's talk about people are still talking about food. Let's talk about this thing. I don't want to be hearing any conversation apart from this thing. We'll go to the room and discuss.
I understand.
Sorry,
I don't understand, madam. I don't understand what you just said.
I don't want to go to the room and talk about food. Any discussion there is about the wager.
So this is the beginning of the entire fight that happened today, and from here things just kept going up. Things went from 0 to 100 real quick. Now about this particular conversation that happened and how everything started, I feel like Phyna shouldn't have spoken to them like that. Like, it's okay for you to tell them that we are discussing this wager now, this matter should not be discussed now, all that we should be focusing on now is the wager. But the way she just said it, like, I don't want to be hearing that, it's more like, oh, because you don't want to hear something, then they should not talk. It's more like you're trying to shut them up and all of that. So I don't feel like she passed the message across well. And then them just gathering to have conversation when they are trying to figure out what's happening in the wager. Some of them were already by the, what they call it, the stuff that they were building. They were trying to figure stuff out, and the people are still talking about food matter that happened yesterday. There was no point of that conversation at that point because she was hearing it, and the food situation had already died down. So you guys can have the conversation outside of that situation or outside of there, right? So, but the way Phyna said it, I don't feel like she should have said it that way. It now got to a point where Phyna was just writing and talking, like I said, no discussion on this kind of situation here, and then Bella was now saying that she should put her name there, that she should do her words, that in fact she should write her name down, because you know that last week they did this what they call accountability statement that Hermes gave, and he called Bella and SHEGGZ name. So she was not telling Phyna to put her name down. Meanwhile, that's not what Phyna was even writing, right? And the next thing Phyna is like, you must be very stupid. I'm writing something else and you're telling me to put your name down. Who are you to tell me like what to write? That what do you mean by that? And more. Get started.
The meeting is not over, and I said no discussion about the food here. No discussion about the food. I said my own. No discussion. You must be very stupid. Which one like to put? Are you the one that will tell me to put your name on now? Bella, you are fucking rude. You don't know how to talk.
Then they were still exchanging words, and at some point Bella now said, "You must be very stupid, head of house, my ass." I'm like, ha. And then Phyna was like, "You're pained now, that's what you're saying, that you're pained." And they were still exchanging words. Phyna was not saying that, in fact, that if it wasn't because of Big Brother rules, that she would have just carried the bottle and, you know, thrown at her. And the next thing, Bella is like, you're from the streets now, that's why you would be thinking like that. And that's what now triggered Phyna. Phyna now stood up, and everything now started to become more like other people now kind of got involved in the situation.
You are very stupid. End of house, my ass.
You are pains now. End of house, your ass. You must be. This girl, you must be mad. And you are getting more time to the exchange nonsense. Think about Big Brother rule now, but don't break all this your leg. Get down from the street.
I told you guys that emotions are high, like on a very, very high level. Now, this particular fight that happened today, it was a very, very long one. I feel like one video is not even enough to really talk about it, because I have to go back, analyze everything that was said, and really bring like a comprehensive video for you guys. I might actually make another video, and I would also post some clips of, or a lot of the clips from the fight on Instagram, because it was a long one, like a lot of things were said, and I think that it would be nice if it would be nice for me to actually show you guys this thing firsthand. So you can check, I think I should be able to post it on my Instagram page after making this video. Then as for what was happening, what was not happening between them, it got to a point where things were now like calm a little bit, and during this whole back and forth, SHEGGZ was just saying one or two things, like, I don't know, he was trying to get into the argument. Me, I was just saying that he should not even stress it, he should just allow them to talk. But you know, SHEGGZ now, SHEGGZ will always getting involved. When SHEGGZ now got involved, the whole thing now came back up again, and the insults now became something else. Then there was a point where Phyna was not saying something about like who raised you. She made mention of the fact that who raised you and all, and then SHEGGZ now got triggered, now stood up, was now talking like, why would she say that, why would she say that? And then that's when some of the other housemates now came for SHEGGZ that he should not get involved in the whole thing. Brian, Groovy, like they were just going at him that why is he getting involved, that there's no point of getting involved. SHEGGZ was not saying that why wouldn't you check her, that's Phyna, that is not cool what she's doing, and it's not cool what she's saying, that they should check her. They were not telling him that he should just not get involved. Even Bella was telling him that he should calm down, that she can handle it. But then SHEGGZ was still saying one or two things, and then there's something he now said that now triggered Phyna too. He was saying something about telling Groovy about like who he's with, that she's, you know, just the whole talk of, oh, look who you're with, she's Raz and all of that. And then Phyna now also got triggered. The whole thing now entered gear 2. Now the fight now moved from from Phyna and Bella to Groovy and SHEGGZ. He was not talking about Groovy being fake. I say, where's that one even coming from? That maybe that because he didn't check her, that's check Phyna. Like, didn't you see when Groovy was even trying to tell her that it's okay, it's okay? I mean, was he expecting, which kind of checking is he talking about? Was he expecting him to say, was he expecting Groovy to say, keep quiet, I'm telling you to keep quiet? Like, I don't understand the checking he means, the checking he meant. But like the whole thing now caused fight between Groovy and SHEGGZ. SHEGGZ was not saying that Groovy is fake. He was just saying different things, insinuating different things, that he's a real nigga, you know. SHEGGZ is always saying he's a real nigga, he's real, he's real, he's real. So this time around, he was now telling Groovy that he's fake, and the next thing Groovy now replied, so that you are fake, that you are fake, that in fact you're fake, and then he now also called him dumb. He now said that he's not dumb.
You're fake, nigga. You're playing the biggest game. You're fake, nigga. You're fake. I'm definitely not dumb, bro. You're fake. I'm definitely not dumb. You don't be saying shit. You just be talking shit. I'm saying how I feel. So why understand me? Because I'm not cool with this, bro. I expect more. I expect more. I just expect more. I expect more.
Oh, this particular fight was crazy, like crazy. I don't think this particular fight was not from today, to be very honest with you guys. Like I said, emotions are high. It was not just from today. It's something that has been building up. Phyna was already feeling some type of way about the food issue. Bella was already, even when the whole head of house situation, Bella was already talking about it. She didn't like the decision that Phyna made. She was like, Phyna used emotions to save Daniela because she's in level 2. So the emotions were already there. Now that this is part up, so everything that happened from today is a build up of emotions. Then there's something that Phyna said that I think that really got Bella calm, or got her feeling some type of way. Phyna was saying something about like the insults that Ebuka talked about. You guys, so Phyna was saying that you'll be collecting, you're sick, you're stupid, you're still staying there saying it's love you're doing, that kind of thing. And I think that's when Bella kind of calmed down a little bit, and Phyna was still going off on the whole thing. In fact, I'm going to post it for you guys, because this thing is not going to do justice. All this is I'm saying is not going to do full justice to what's happening on the fight. So let me just end this video here. If there's anything I still need to talk about, we'll talk about it in another video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'm going to see you on the next one. Bye, love you.